Hi dear friends, Noor Ahmadjanji here from Sufi Vibes. Today I would like to recite a few couplets from poetry of Shah Abdul Latif Bhitai from his Melody of Hope or Surasa, and those couplets focus on guidance, focus on existence and non-existence, and focus on the trike of eyes, love and hurt, and also focus on the vision of love in human eyes and presence of beloved in human heart, and also focus on the wisdom. Through that, the riddle of the universe will be solved by human being. These are very much beautiful thoughts presented by Shah Abdul Latif Bhitai many years ago during 18th century, and he has picked very beautiful points and presented in his poetry in good words and touchy words, and he has touched many themes in his poetry. He says, Saiya suhaye sabka kamu munjhaye. Saiya suhaye sabka kamu munjhaye. Everyone guides me to the right path. However, someone perplexed me, someone confuses me. Talab and tahsil sab ho rahi hai. Supply and demand is very much before the real destination. Ma tan tit la jit ahn naak. You may associate your existence where there is neither yes nor no. So you have to link where there is no yes or no. And then he explains that yes and no, jit an nah ka ye khaki jo khayal, where there is neither yes nor no, it is human thought, because the things go beyond to it. It is human thought. And janab jo jamal pasana pare thyo. The beauty or aestheticism of beloved is beyond that human thought. Jit an na ka ye khayal khaki, where there is neither yes nor no, it is human thought. It is thought of the who has been created from dust, khaki. Priyanji paki pasana pare thi. Purity of the beloved is far off from observance. And then he comes on the sacrifice. Nene nazar nih jadu jit jod jan. Nene nazar nih jadu jit jod jan. In the eyes there is love, and where there have to be linked up those eyes, sah unta sadko andar usne uzba. Breathing or one's life may be sacrificed with all of the organs. This body may be thrown before the beloved, and all of the limbs may be offered. Kalab kurbani karya matha dil dostan. My heart is sacrificing against the heart of the beloved. Heart and eyes got hanged themselves to meet the beloved. That is the frame of meeting, frame of accessing to the beloved. Those who have neither beloved in their eyes nor the remembrance of the beloved in their hearts, they are living a useless life, like the utensils without anything, are empty utensils. Murakha mamana bujna, heda hoda kan. Murakha mamana bujna, heda hoda kan. fools are very much, fools cannot unearth the riddle of the universe. They are taking their eyes to and fro. Sekim peri pasan katar jin akhan. Those who are, who may not observe the beloved, who have disturbing straws in their eyes, and because of those disturbing straws, they are not getting focused. They are not focusing on the beloved, so they may not observe the beloved. So these are very much beautiful thoughts. And in first couplet, he says about the guidance to the right path. He says that all are leading me, all are guiding me towards right path. However, some of them are perplexing me, are confusing me in this regard, and I have to be linked where there is no yes, neither yes nor no. It means beyond to yes and no. And then explains what is yes and no. He says that yes and no are emerged from human thought, because human experience, observance, and knowledge relies on contradictory perceptions. Perception of one thing in two phases, as he knows day and night differently. Day in its light and night in its darkness. However, both are interconnected. There is no difference between them. It is difference of perception. So he says that yes and no are emerged from human thought. Beauty of beloved and purity of beloved is beyond to human thought, and one has to move beyond that human thought to go ahead. And then eyesight, love, and beloved are just a troika, and where they are riveted, it means where they are being focused, that is the beloved. And where there is beloved, you must sacrifice everything. Sacrifice is necessary in the process of love, in the journey of love, in the journey of self-realization, in the journey of reality, from image to reality. Sacrifice is zaruri, is necessary. Sacrificing limbs, sacrifices organs, sacrifice everything, and sacrifice hurt against the hurt. And for emphatic expression, he says that my heart and eyes are getting hanged to see the beloved. It means they are uh, they are very much doing that impossible action for seeing the beloved. And then it is imperative to be beloved in the eyes and in the heart. If the beloved will not be in the eyes or in the heart, then it is useless life. It is life like empty utensils. And this riddle of the universe, the secrecy of the universe, the euphemism of the universe, will be revealed by the wisdom and intellect. And wisdom and intellect needs concentration of thought. And those who are not able to do it, and their eyes are going to and fro, they will not develop such capacity and faculty, and they will not see the beloved, because they have developed disturbing straws in their eyes, and those disturbing straws are not giving, are not allowing the eyes to be focused on the point, on the beloved. So these are beautiful thoughts presented by Shah Abdul Latif Bhitai, thought of guidance, thought of yes and no, and beyond to the yes, beyond to yes and beyond yes and no, and then the sacrifice, role of sacrifice in the love, and presence of the beloved in the eyes and heart, and faculty of human intellect. These are important points, processes of human life. And in this age we are living, this age is called age of artificial intelligence, age of connectivity, age of globalization, age of knowledge economy, age of information technology, so and on so forth. However, man has been reached on crossroads, and he has to pick up. Either he will live with the technology, or he will beyond the technology, or he will quarrel with the technology, and he has to many options to choose to. And for that choice, he needs firstly to secure his self, and that self or his own existence beyond to all of the developments of technology and super technology. He needs to secure it, because nothing is nothing is replaceable to human faculty. All are the replications of human mind and human movement, activities, systems. However, human being is beyond to all of that replacing process. Market is focusing on the replacing it, as now AI is working as like agent. Before it, human being was performing as an agent, as a major agent in this world, and now they have started AI in this way, in this shape, that it may be developed so as it can replace human being. So machines may not replace human being. Machines may be beneficial to the human being as well as to the nature. So Shabdulati Bhitai, in this maturity of thought, teaches about the guidance, about the confusion, and about the supply and demand. And he says that these all things are very much nearer, are just in possibilities reach. And possibilities reach again uh, goes to the yes and no. However, yes and no are created by human being, and things go beyond the yes and no, because human being, human thought has created yes and no to perceive, to understand things, because it is his experience and observance and study that he knows things in that fashion, in this way, with the contradictory thoughts. He knows day and night uh, in comparison with them. However, day and night are one thing, as darkness and light are one thing. So, and then it is human thought. And Shabdul Latif tries to expand the horizon of human thought beyond yes and no, beyond supply and demand. And then he focuses on sacrifice. Sacrifice is very necessary in love, in every endeavor and venture of human journey. Either is mundane or divine, both the processes need sacrifice. And humans human beings have sacrificed much more in this regard, for inventions, for discoveries, for other things of creativity. He has sacrificed much more for it. And for that love and for that sacrifice, again, then he needs the presence of vision, presence of beloved in the eyes and in the heart. And to solve this, the riddle of the universe, human being needs intellect and wisdom to get things done smoothly, fairly, and quietly. Because all of the human faculties rely on knowledge and they follow the knowledge. And knowledge or ilm has three phases. First is congenital, that is called akul or wisdom. And then comes the achieved knowledge, achieved phase of knowledge, that is called the ilm or the knowledge or information we are getting in universities by studying, by observing, by experiencing. And then the highest phase of the knowledge is the love to the beloved. And that love to the beloved leads us to the impossibilities, and we turn impossibilities into possibilities. That is the mature or climatic phase of knowledge. And human society and human intellectual history reflects many examples in this regard. From the primitive human being to the Homo sapiens, he has done a great deal of this journey. However, it is seemed that he is yet picking pebbles at the bank of the sea of the knowledge. Thank you very much. You have watched me, and kindly subscribe my channel if you have not subscribed, and share your views. Thank you very much.